I'm jealous. I'm overzealous. When I get down, I get real down. Greetings, Sagittarius, all placements. This is Issues by Julia Michaels. Because I got issues and you got them too, so bring them all to me and I'll bring mine to you. So someone is like, you know what, we got our issues, we got our problems, we've seen, HE double hockey sticks and back, we've been to heck and back. I've seen you at your worst, you've seen me at my worst. When we have our ups, they're real up, and when we have our downs, they're real down. But instead of seeing that as toxic, why can't we just see this as a healing connection of, okay, so this is brought to the forefront of my awareness so that I can heal this, so that I can bring attention to this and heal it and make it better, so I can have coping mechanisms, so I can, go to therapy, so I can find ways to regulate myself, so I can come into harmony and balance, so I can harmonize. It's like someone is brought into someone's life to instigate the highs and lows, the ups and downs, to really train and teach someone's nervous system how to heal, how to regulate, how to find a homeostasis, a balance, how to cope. It's kind of like, I taught yoga for 10 years, and the real namaste and like relaxation in Zen is not, achieved when you're in the yoga room where it's like perfectly peaceful and quiet and you can just It's when you're in the middle of traffic with the pop tire and then your AC goes out and your kid throws up in the back seat and there's just all this chaos. It's in the real life situations where you get tested what you practice outside. So it's like relationships are brought to us so that we can practice the parts of ourselves that we try and just like tuck under the bedside, or we try and like sweep up the dust bunnies and act like it doesn't exist anymore, when we really have just been avoiding our triggers. Avoiding something does not mean that something is healed. At all, in any way, shape, or form. So being like, oh, well, they're toxic, I'm just avoiding them. No, they bring out certain unhealthy behaviors within you, and you're just avoiding them so that it doesn't bring out your bad side or your dark side, which is fine to a degree, but you also have to look into your dark side and your shadow side, ask yourself why you react to that extent, why you go to that substance, why you go to that behavior, that aggression, that anger, or that sadness, or that self-loathing or self-hatred, or whatever it is you go to, however it is you act out, because we all act out in different ways. Some people shut down, they become total sleuths, lethargy, they just sleep all day. Other people eat themselves to death. Other people, beat on people. Other people punch holes in walls. Other people, take it out on their children or their animals. Other people take it out on substances. Some people are high-functioning, substance abusers. So, there's something here where, a connection is brought to the forefront to somebody to bring out the issues and to be like, all right, these are the issues. And you know what? You got yours, I got mine. So let's just bring them all together and let's really work this out. She even says, but I can love you just like that and I can leave just as fast. But you don't judge me, because if you did, I would judge you too. But you got all, I got issues, you got them too, give them all to me, I'll give mine to you, because we got the kind of love it takes to solve these issues, okay? So someone is realizing, okay, I love you enough that instead of just shutting down and stonewalling and blocking this out, I actually feel like I feel comfortable and safe enough to look at my issues, to look at the dark, ugly monsters under the bed or monsters in the closet, my skeletons in the closet. I feel comfortable enough to actually pull them out one by one and go through them and neutralize them, heal them, and actually find healthy coping mechanisms, restructure the way that I react in bad situations, to have higher self-awareness, to have higher self-regulation. That is what higher love does, Sagittarius. So someone is realizing, hey, you know what? I think that this relationship was brought together so that we can actually heal our issues. You do stuff on purpose, then you get mad and break things, and then you feel bad and try and fix it. So this is also, the highs are real high, the lows are real low, trauma bonding, where it's like that love bombing. It's like someone always likes to create fights because it creates more passion. They don't understand how a connection without all those fights and issues can maintain passion or maintain that polarity. Someone feels like there always has to be something wrong for them to be like turned on, for them to turn the other person on. Like someone is just raised in a way where they feel that way, because I was also getting Missing Out by Brent Fayez. He's like, you're missing out, he keeps telling someone, you're missing out, I'm gonna be someone to know, someday. He's like, I'm just waiting for my friend to come swoop me up. He says, I just came back from LA, I'm gonna move one day, I know everyone says that, but, I'm just here waiting on my friend to scoop me up. And then he's like, you're missing out. I don't have work in the morning. You don't know what you're missing out. And then he says, my friend is taking a lot longer than I thought. And then he says, yeah, I ain't trying to move. So someone here is just full of crap. Like literally, someone here is full of crap. They're like, you're missing out. You're missing out. I'm going to be someone to know one day. I'm just waiting for my friend to scoop me up. I'm at the Starbucks waiting on him. You know, I just got back from LA. I'm going to move. I'm going to move. And then at the end, he's like, my friend's taking a really long time. By the way, I'm not trying to move. I'm not actually going to move. So someone can talk a big game, talk a certain way. They're all talk and no action. It's like someone is saying you're going to miss out because they know that they themselves are missing out. It's giving heavy projection energy. You know, it's also getting Incredible Love by Ingrid Michaelson. Incredible love, you fill me up. Incredible love, you spill me. Incredible love, you me. Everything tells me that it's time to go, but the smell of your skin, it makes me want to stay. You are not mine to ask things of, yet I still ask things of you anyway. So someone feels very possessive over another person. You take it all away and then you give it right back. So please just take it away and just don't give it back. Someone is like, stop this back and forth, in and out, yet they do the same thing. I never thought I'd fall so far down this incredibly long, dark hole. So it's giving codependence because someone is like, oh, my whole life is gone because this person is doing, you know, they're giving and taking and all these things. And it's like, but they already said that they admitted, I know you're not mine to ask things of. So like real love, Sagittarius, activates things within us. Like the best music, the best art, the best pieces of work with artists, the best choreographed dances, the best movies, you know, the best pieces of art and creations in general are made from love. And so it's like, love is not about being entitled to what someone does or what someone gives you or anything. It's about someone activating and flipping the switch inside of you so that you can create what God put you on this planet to create. And that person was brought to you to activate that depth, that emotion, that feeling, that seed that is going to birth the thing that you're here to create. And whether you get to co-create with them or not, it doesn't matter because it's not, love isn't about that. Love isn't about possessing something. It's not about holding something, controlling something, having something mine. It's not about that. And funny enough, when you try and hold on to it that way, you never get to experience it and live with it continually through life. You know, you hold a lot more sand with an open palm without holding on to the sand at all. If you go to the beach and you just scoop underneath with flat open palm, not even closing the fingers at all, you'll have a whole mountain of sand. But the moment you do this and you try and grab the sand, you're not going to have any sand in that hand. Love is the same way. So someone here needs to stop grabbing, and they need to learn like palms open, a more free way of love. Also hearing the song Unwanted by Avril Lavigne. I wanted to know ya, I wanted to show ya, you don't know me, don't ignore me. You don't want me there, you just shut me out. If you had it your way, you would just shut me up and you would make me go away. I'm so unwanted. I just don't understand why you won't talk to me. I tried to belong and my head aches. You don't know me, don't ignore me. I'm sorry, but why are you trying to make someone accept you? Like, stop trying to demonize someone or make someone out to be a bad person. They're just too busy. Like, that's what I can't stand. Like, as adults, it's like, I'm sorry, but there's not enough hours and minutes in the day for me to invest in all the things that I know that I'm put on this planet to invest in. So if someone is going to say that I'm or something because I'm ignoring them and I'm you know, shutting them out, no, it's just you are not in alignment with what I have in front of my plate right now. Like, my life is not about you, and you trying to make me accept you and not ignore you is very selfish, is very controlling, is not love at all. It's very narcissistic. It's very arrogant, incredibly arrogant. And someone here is just really arrogant. Like, they literally just want attention. It's giving brat. It's giving total brat. And go where you're celebrated. Go not where you're tolerated or where you're being pushed out. Like, someone here needs to learn self-love and self-care, but they don't. Like, it's all just about getting attention from others. And it's like, the more busy that someone is, the more that someone's like, what? How can you do this? Stop ignoring me. Stop shutting me out. It's like someone, you know, wants to know someone. Someone feels activated by someone. But again, love is meant to just activate a seed to make someone create. It's like maybe that person was brought into your life, Sagittarius, just for you to, you know, get that project going that you've been skimping on, literally, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Sacred Union energy. Knight of Wands, literally. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It's like someone knows what they're on this planet to do, but they're being lazy about doing it. So then God sends someone that they really love, someone that really activates certain emotions in them to try and get the ball rolling. Literally. It's like love is I mean, love can move mountains. It's the biggest force on the planet. And it's like God literally put someone in someone's life to make them kind of grow up, get their responsibilities, get their house in order, and to get on their merry way. It's like someone someone here has just been lazy and not doing things and just letting life go by. And so it's like God brought someone into someone's life to shake things up and make them stronger, make them more responsible, and make them do what they're supposed to do. But instead they're just acting like an entitled, spoiled brat. And they're like, you don't know me, don't ignore me. Why are you just shutting me out? If you had it your way, it's like, no, it's not about you. That person is living their life, they're doing their thing, they're having a hard time even, you know, taking care of all their responsibilities, and you're really going to try and make it about you? Kind of gross. Bless you.